So I wanted to upload this holy shift message for you as inspiration that I just received from this beautiful witchy woman I just found. Like, there are no coincidences that I just uploaded a guided meditative gift from Hekate, and then I find this beautiful witchy YouTuber who just on the 30th of November uploaded a video about Hekate and a lot of the gatekeeping that comes with working with spirits in the community. And so I had this subject written down in my notebook where I write down all the topics I'd like to talk about, all the inspiration for videos and stuff. And I haven't talked about it yet. And then I saw her video, and I'm still not finished watching it because I was told I have to share this right now. Because I think it's really important when working with spirit that we know this, okay? When you're developing a relationship, whether it's to source, like to God, to spirits, like if you're working with a specific spirit or you're working with spirit or a deity or however you call them, okay? They're all aspects of God, okay? But when you're working with God or spirits in general, what's super important that I've noticed from my own earth walk and also just from observing the community and those who work with certain beings of the light is we need to also start doing relationship healing, okay? Because this goes hand in hand with your relationship that you form with spirit, okay? With God, all right? Most of us have had really poor relationship beliefs and habits and behaviors downloaded into our systems, okay? And these ideas about relationships also then get projected onto God, onto the spirits that we work with in our everyday spiritual life. Okay. So, like, for instance, this beautiful lady was talking about someone who came to her and asked if Hekate would still love her and like her based on, I guess her own personal, like, insecurities and, things that she was raised with. Because people teach us that if we don't act a certain way or do certain things or behave a certain way, that we're not likable. We get put through a lot of relationship dynamics that almost feel like we're jumping through hoops rather than growing together, whether it's with family, with friends, with partners, okay? And we've all done this to ourselves and each other. Nobody is immune or absolved of this, okay? We all have been raised in a very what's the word I'm looking for? Conditional kind of relationship dynamic. And then we bring that into our relationship with God and spirit. And so it's important that when you are working with, whether it is just the source or you have a specific spirit that is coming to you or that you're drawn to, it's important that you work on your relationship dynamics too. And even ask this being or ask God to help you work on any unhealthy patterns relationship wise within yourself so that you can change that conditional loving mindset to an unconditional loving mindset and open yourself up to what a real relationship with spirit is like. Okay? Because we project way too much of those poorly learned lessons about relationships that we got from those who also had unhealed patterns in relationships. And then we think that's how you have a relationship to God and spirit. Okay? When these beings are way, way beyond and way above ego. Okay? Yes, do they have emotions? Sure. We are made in their image and vice versa. We come from that spark of divinity. And within that spark of divinity, there is emotion. There's passion. God gets upset. God gets sad about things, but God is also above the ego that gets attached to those emotions. God feels things. Your spirits feel things, okay? Your ancestors feel things still in those realms, but it's different. It's slightly different. There's no ego attached, okay? Like God is not going to hate you because you made a mistake. God is not going to walk away from you because you got pissed off about something and acted in a way that wasn't like you, or because you're unhealed in some area, or because you forgot to say a prayer one day, or whatever. Like, God is not just going to be like, well, you didn't light that candle to me, so I don't want to be your friend anymore. Like, it's no. Okay? God's not going to be like, or Hekate or whoever is not going to be like, well, you didn't bring me honey and you didn't bring me incense, so I guess we're not friends. No. Whatever your fears and these dynamics are that you bring to the relationship with spirit are, you need to evaluate where they come from. You need to evaluate whether they're healthy or unhealthy, balanced or imbalanced. Okay? Conditional or unconditional. So make sure those things go hand in hand, that you observe your relationship dynamics with others and let them teach you how that has been influencing your relationship to your spiritual life as well. I hope this helps. I hope it makes sense, and I'd love to hear from you. And I hope it brought some relief to any places and spaces within you that were feeling conflicted about your relationship to God and spirit and your spiritual practice. Love you. Bye.